With how powerful the neutral pool is currently in Standard Hearthstone, I figured, is it possible to win by only using neutral cards, presenting neutral lock, which really can be any class of your choosing. Essentially, the game plan here is we are going to be using a dragon package to use all the really good neutral dragons that are currently in Standard. Then we're going to be using some of the cards that will randomly generate a spell, such as Snow Flurry, Mixologist, Zephyrs, or the new Sands of Time in order to access some class cards that we wouldn't be able to by having this restriction. Now, for the one guide of the list, you are going to be looking for any of your one-cost cards, especially if you see a Whelp in combination with any other type of dragon. Then you're going to be keeping that dragon too. Draw power cards such as Prize Vendor are pretty good to keep. Cards that will act as card generation tools, such as Mixologist or AoE, are great to keep. And finally, Elise is a pretty good card to keep too. Now, with all being said, let's look at some game. Okay, Paladin, let's see what we have in store for us here. I'm assuming it's probably going to be our Paladin. There's a few other Paladins that are kind of popping up now, but let's see. Also worth mentioning, Volpera might not be correct choice for the 3-drop. I will play around with different cards there, and Ysera might end up not getting in the final version just because there's no big spectacular wombo combo that this deck is trying to do. I actually don't know how I'm going to be marketing a short for this, but always, as I say, if the deck is different in the game, go with the deck from the beginning of the video because that's the most up-to-date. Sometimes footage just happens to be better with older versions, but consistency might be better with newer versions. All right, Travel Agent here is pretty nice. Let's see what we can grab. Hopefully something cool. A Medrasil is actually probably really nice. Air Sanctuary, there's an argument for it too, but I like the draw and I like the refresh. And then we'll just ping their face. I have a lot of fun ideas for these last few weeks. This is a video that I've been trying to do for a month, but I keep putting it off. So let me know actually what video is before this video, because I have an idea maybe of what it'll be, but I don't know for sure. Okay, let's draw, and I guess res a minion and just go face. Yeah, it's always fun to see like the order of videos that come out, you know. Most of the time I'll record the footage like and upload them in the correct or the same order, but sometimes it doesn't happen. I know there's another deck that I've been putting off a lot, which is what was the other deck that I've been putting off for a bit? Oh, Location Demon Hunter. So that'll probably be before this video, maybe after, I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to get as much content pre-recorded before the WoW expansion has its early release. Then I can just relax for like a week before the Hearthstone set comes out and just play a lot of WoW. So far, I have 3 decks for sure with about 7 ideas that I don't know if they'll actually work or if we'll get to them. So, yeah, by the time this goes up, who knows if that number will still be the same. Announced Darkness is theoretically really, really funny, but I kind of just want Brewmaster because it can act as a bounce or an additional copy of like Zephyrs or like another like important battlecry minion. Yeah, I want to do something with Call Ferrero. If I can't come up with something that isn't Demon Hunter, then we'll probably skip out on that one. Definitely, I started testing something with Adaptive Amalgam, which will be fun. But I think I'm going to save that one for the very last video before rotation, because what better way to send off Year of the Pegasus, but with the card that I'm probably going to be missing the most, you know. Let's just slam this down, slam down Peddler, get rid of their minion, go face. But yeah, always let me know down below, like, if there's any cards that you would be interested in seeing. Because if someone suggests a deck that, like, is more interesting than something that I already have planned, I will do that deck instead. Okay. I think we could get away with getting a copy of this. We'll refresh 2. Oh. Cloud Serpent's kind of funny. Right, Cloud Serpent can get Zephyrs. Also, Cloud Serpent might be a card that I cut for something like Snow Flurry. I think on average, Snow Flurry is probably going to be better than a Cloud Serpent. I don't know. Technically less dragons for the dragon synergy, but like... Okay, there's a coin into a 1/1. Okay. I mean, I think we just slammed down the dragon that we copied from them, right? We have the 2 Zephyrs to get, like... Also, this is just, like, good. This returns everything while wiping out their board. Doing a lot of damage to their face wouldn't be bad. Also, just getting removal tools off of the Zephyrs wouldn't be bad either. Okay, Ziliax is annoying, but that's okay. They'll probably get rid of the 8/8, I'd assume. Or not. That is interesting. Huh. I would have... Well... No, I don't see an argument of why you would do that, just be told. Okay, I really wish we had 1 more mana. We could go Grifta and hope we get Mind Control and get rid of both of the 6/5s. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for, but it still does get rid of both of them. Okay, let's bounce back our big dragon here. See what we can get off of Creature of Madness. I like Ooze the best there, but that really wasn't a good choice. Okay, there's Maul. Crusader Aura. Part of me is like, what if we just leave Roman alive until, like, the end of time and make them burn at least 2 cards per turn? I remember this place. I kind of want to showcase, like... Sorry, this is just a random tangent. I kind of want to show, like, a greatest hits of, like, whatever mechanic from each individual set that's rotating. I need to figure out something with miniaturize. But, like, I already have some ideas for some tourists, technically, and I have a starship list that may or may not have came out for this too. Okay. Well, we have 2 choices, but really I think it's only 1 choice, truth be told. We can pop everything. I kind of want the AoE. Or, yeah, the AoE. That's actually really, really nice. Dory in there. Good old... But yeah, maybe we do something with... No, we don't do something with StarCraft. I was like, maybe we do like Protoss Rogue or Terran Paladin or something like that. And I'm like, nah. I am so okay with not touching any of those StarCraft cards until the rotation happens. Unless they do like a balance revert patch, then maybe we might do Zerg DK. Honestly speaking, I think that deck could be reverted and it would probably be perfectly fine. A lot of the cards that made it annoying are already out of rotation, and it existing for a week wouldn't be too bad. Then again, maybe it would be bad for the wild format, but eh. Okay, so we have two choices here, or three choices actually. We could just Farrock. We could Brawl. We could also Twisting Nether. Or Ysera into Brawl. Because this will give us a chance of getting rid of everything on the board. Okay, the 1/1 lives. Also, it got more cards out of the hand, too. Like the major gold there. We want to use the Amidrosil here. Draw 3 and then refresh 3. Okay, let's use Scoundrel. I'm grabbing Table Flip. And then next turn, everything should come back. We can just Twisting Nether. Yggdrasil isn't bad either. Okay. Then, oh, they won't draw. Oh, that would have been a nice card to have. But this is okay. Oh, that's funny. I think we do Drake into Ryzander, maybe? Draw our card. I'm trying to get them to burn through all their cards there. I don't know what they have left in the deck. Nothing, actually, I guess.
Who dares disturb
Okay, Crafter's Aura, annoying, but we have enough AoE where this should matter.
How gluttonous of me.
Kind of want to slam down for rock. But I also want to just flip the table, see what we can get off of Elise. I'm going for a 10 because we have 15 mana, destruction effect, and then discover a spell. And that's GG. Okay. Mage. I wouldn't mind if this is pilot. This opener is actually pretty good for us. Okay, let's get a random 2 costs. Ooh. Egg. I think it's egg. Okay, coin into hero power? Okay. Don't think that's worth the coin. Okay, slam down egg, go back to them. Peddler is funny, but we don't have an Earth Dragon for it. I'm gonna risk this being exactly Protoss. Who would have figured? Yeah, I just assume if it's mage or playing Ysera, it's probably this. Okay, armor. Attacking, maybe? Sure, why not? Makes the egg have attacks, so. I think we still want to... I just want to use as much terror runs as humanly possible. Oh, that's the attack animation. I remember someone came into my stream being like, Yogg has one of the worst attack animations. Yes, yes it does. That is such a goofy animation. Okay, what can we get here? Dirty Rat could be funny in this matchup. We can send down Grifta. I'm looking for... I guess... I don't actually know. Just another minion on board. Should be... Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. Pretty sticky, too. Okay, there's Artificer. You're getting rid of the minion. Hopefully this hits face. Nope. Oof. Okay, Dirty Rat. Not what I wanted to get out of the hand, but that's okay. Let's just pop that. I'm gonna get... Ooh. Do I want to slam down the other prize vendor? I think I do. Ziliax, that's kind of cool. Okay, shield battery. Into boost. I really wish I had a way to bounce the Dirty Rat back to hand, but it looks like Dirty Rat's not going to survive anyways, so it doesn't matter. Sands of Time. Okay, Sands of Time could give us something really funny. Come on. Give us something cool. I'll grab the draw power, but I think we're going to rewind this. Come on, something cool. Okay, look. I know I'm like, can we win using only neutral cards? But wouldn't it be funny if we turned all these neutral cards into class cards? Why not, right? Why not? One less... Oh, sure, actually. Black hole's pretty nice if it actually mattered, but it doesn't. Don't... Yeah, just get the card out of our hand. Maybe we draw into... What is the card called? It's the AoE that does 2 damage to everything but destroys a minion. If... Or did I get those reversed? 2 damage if you get the Kindred ability. Sure. Okay, we are really, really trying to discard Colossus here. Will it happen? Probably not. Could it happen? Fingers crossed. Okay, moment of truth. What do we discard, Ysera? That's actually decent. Like, it's not the best thing to discard, but, like, it prevents them from doing their big wombo combo. At least until later in the game. Okay, there's Warp Gate. Chrono Boost. I'm assuming you're probably going to get rid of 2 of our minions. Or maybe 3 at this point. Got one. And one of the prize vendors. Oh, that's kind of a fun card. Nimsy. Also one of those cards that I am so sad that they never really gave additional support to. Archimon also kind of fits in that category too. I know they recently bumped up the Archimon, but like, man, would have been cool if like Archimon actually did something for 3 off. Yeah, let's just draw a card. Voon's kind of funny. Siphon Soul's kind of funny. And I might as well just slam down as many minions as possible. The reason why we're doing this is because if they slam down a Colossus, we will draw 2 out of our deck, and maybe that'll get us closer to, like, I don't know. We just need 3 damage, so, like, a Hellfire would be pretty good. Okay, there's the Colossus. Alright, we just need to survive this turn. Maybe one more turn after that. Come on. We just need to see a 3 damage spell. Go, go, go. Well. Hello, Hellfire. Ask and ye shall receive. GG. Alright, now we're through the game. So that's my final thoughts of the deck. So I ended up playing 30 games with the deck. Ended up with a 40% win rate, which for a deck like this isn't really that bad. I was kind of curious by the end of testing if Warlock might have not been the choice that we should have went with for the class. The only reason I did so was because I thought the hero power would be really useful, but maybe something like the warrior hero power would be better for a deck like this, or maybe some other survivability hero powers or removal tools. Overall, generally, if you're looking for just a fun little goofy deck to use a lot of the neutral cards that are going to be rotating, plus a lot of the good neutral cards that are going to be sticking around, try this one out. But if you're missing cards this close to rotation, don't craft this one. But until next time, before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. But if you can't afford to do that, there's always leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, or turning on the notification button, or even using the new hype button. But until next time, bye-bye.